to do something special. We're going to do a mini hackathon, the Cloudinary Photo Booth Challenge. And I'll briefly talk about what that's about. And we've got some fun prizes, a Google Home, and some other photography-related prizes. And then I'm going to introduce Robert. He's going to come up and chat a little more about our actual services that we do. So the Photo Booth Challenge is this kind of cool idea I had, which was, you know, everybody goes to a party and they've got these photo booths, and wouldn't it be fun to like use Cloudinary's APIs to manipulate the photos? So tonight you'll go into the photo booth and you'll walk through just simply snapping, taking a selfie. It's going to return a two-word combination, and you'll go to photobooth-challenge.com and hit the edit photos, and then put in your two-word combination, and you'll be able to edit things. So I'm just going to real quickly show you what it looks like if you have a picture. This was taken last year. So the photo booth will return something along there that has a QR code. So if you happen to have an iPhone with iOS 11, you can actually just point it at it, and it pops up QR, and it'll launch it right to the edit. We'll go ahead and edit for a moment. And it shows up with this funky picture of me, and I might want to cartoonify that, and maybe a vignette it. And let's improve that a little bit. And then I might want to add a prop. Like a pair of glasses. Kind of hard to see there, but we'll go ahead and once I've done playing with this, I can just publish it by putting my name in there. And now it shows up on the leaderboard. And you see a couple of people have already manipulated their images today. And there's the one that I've created. And again, this is using Cloudinary's APIs to do this on the server, and it's delivered from the CDNs locally. So the other thing people can do tonight is you see one of these on the leaderboard and you can vote. And as you vote, it moves it to the top, towards the top of the list. One vote per image. Person with the most votes tonight gets the Google Home. So you're going to want to be creative tonight. There's lots of things you can do with editing your image. You can do overlays. You can do all sorts of fun things with it. Filter effects are pretty fun. And just a few different manipulations and a refresh, and all of a sudden you got a completely different picture. Down below it actually shows you the URL, and that's, zoom in a little for you. Alright. So the URL here, we're adding a logo. The filter is red rock. Turned on auto contrast vignette. We're adding some glasses to it and offsetting it a little bit. And then it finally goes down to the image name there. So we'll give you some tips on how you can hack this. You can use transparent images and do overlays. You can add multiple stuff on top and hack the URL directly. as well. So at this point, I'm going to turn this over to Robert. He's going to talk more about the Cloudinary services.
You guys all hear me if I just talk like this?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So just show of hands again, who had heard of Cloudinary before? Alright, so the practical applications and stuff like this, I'll show real quick and then I'll show some really fun stuff. Basically what we do is image editing in the cloud. So you upload your images in Cloudinary, and then with the API, as Dan was showing, just write the URL, you can request different versions of that image. So the practical application for this is nobody really does images right. Like 65% of the internet is actually images and videos. But images aren't written in any internet-friendly language. They're not JavaScript or HTML or CSS. So they're kind of these foreign objects that just have to adapt to whatever you give a responsive layout or anything like that. You end up with these bitmap images that are like scrunched into fit, which is extremely inefficient. So even the behemoth like Twitter, right? Just take this first image, just on my Twitter feed, just now. There's a couple things that are wrong with this. Right? It's huge. It's a 1200 pixel wide image, and it's only being displayed at 506 pixels. So literally, it's more than 4 times the number of pixels that are being delivered than have to. So if they were using Cloudinary or a service like Cloudinary, they would load this into Cloudinary. They would use the APIs to do this. I'm just going to use our digital asset management UI. Upload this image in. We give you a URL that's kind of like what Dan was showing earlier, and just right within that you can control it to request different sizes and things like that. There's all sorts of services built on top of this too, like this is the DAM interface, so you might want to search for different assets you might use for different purposes. So we do auto content recognition, you can add metadata images and things like that. The bread and butter is right here though. It's a huge image, almost as wide as my screen. It's being displayed as this tiny image, so it's a waste. So right here we can see 160 kilobytes. What I'm going to do is first I'm going to compress this. So auto quality, this is an algorithm that we built that compresses the image as small as possible without affecting visual quality. And then auto formatting, because format is really, an image format like JPEG or PNG is really just a compression algorithm for image. So what's the most efficient compression algorithm to use? Is it JPEG for this image, or is it PNG, or is it more modern format like WebP or something like that? Image formats that aren't universally supported and only have browser-by-browser support, so you can actually protect that and deliver this as the right format and the right quality settings. So just compressing this off the bat with no visual quality loss, we've actually reduced this by 33%. So from 160 kilobytes down to 106. But we're still delivering way too many pixels. So this image is actually being shown at a width of 506 pixels on twitter.com. Let's just size it down to that size. So here's the image that they should be displaying. And if they were, instead of 160 kilobytes, they could only be requesting 25 kilobytes from the user. And so imagine if you're on Twitter, if you're anything like me, you'll be scrolling down and you'll go through hundreds of these images. Okay, imagine the amount of, not only the amount of bandwidth you have to download, but imagine the effect on user experience, especially if you're on a mobile device or something like that. So basically what we've done is we've taken images which are typically outside of the normal development process. We have content editors in Photoshop where clicking to save the web button or whatever they give you, whatever format they give you is just what you have to use to be able to run your website. Now this gives developers control right through the URL. Another thing is the auto format adaptation. So if we open this up in Chrome, one of those more modern web browsers that supports modern WebP image format, there's a good chance we'll get a WebP. We do. It's a little bit smaller. Right, so it's WebP was developed by Google, only supported by Google and I guess Opera. It's basically built on top of Chrome. Then there's the JPEG XR format, which was built by Microsoft. It's not their answer to WebP. No one really uses it. It's only supported by Internet Explorer and Edge, but we can dynamically detect what is supported and deliver it the right thing. So now I have a rule that I can apply to every single image that goes into the Twitter feed, and I'll save a ton of bandwidth. And it took me literally 5 minutes as a developer to better user experience. And then now that you have control over the image like this, you can do some of the other cool stuff. Like what if we make this grayscale? So we have all sorts of different effects that you can apply. What if we made this sepia? by 50%. Bring out the colors, the image is a little bit brighter. This image, let's do a little gamma correction, 20%. Balance the lights and the darks, or we can just, in general, we combine this all to an algorithm, which results in a visually more appealing image. So you can quickly make adjustments to images, really, really cool. Basically what Dan did is he took this URL, kind of image control language, and just built the UI on top of it, right? So as you just select buttons, it just really all it does is just add these strings right to the URL. So we have all sorts of customers that are doing really cool things with this. Can't necessarily name all of them, but one of the more common use cases would be something like this. I'm sure you guys have all been to a retail website before. So here I have a shirt. There's all sorts of different images here. There's this small thumbnail image, there's this image, and there's the hover zoom image, which is larger resolution. Easy, just put the width that you want for each one, or the height that you want, or the aspect ratio you want. We'll generate that on the fly. You can add layers. So here's just a layer that adds like a heather texture. I can change the color. I can even select any color out of the color spectrum, because we can map from one color to any other color very, very easily. And so I can select this color, which I just picked out at random. And really all we're doing here is just changing the URL of the image. So if I open this up in a new tab, you guys can actually see we're adjusting the red channel down 77%, the blue channel down 40%, and the green channel down 57% to basically get to this color. So I can manually edit this like 39, 80, 50, 85 or something. And now we get a completely different color. And that only applies to the shirt layer, so this kind of like overlay concept of being able to overlay image and stack almost like a layered Photoshop file. You can edit each layer independently. So I could even take the model here and let's remove the red from his skin, and then let's also remove the blue from his skin, which would only leave green left, right? So only green left. It'll look like an alien. Just him though, right? So everything else stayed the same. So you can control this in really, really cool ways. And I can overlay text on top of this image. I can overlay text on top of any image. So I could take this and I can make it L underscore text. So what I'm saying is I want to add a text layer here. I can choose whatever font I want. It's very, very CSS-like. So choose a font size, font weight, stroke, shadow, underline, all that stuff. Let's say IN. I'm going to make the color of the text white, or alternatively I could just say RGB FFF. I'm going to make the border 3 pixels solid black. I'm going to move that to the top of the image with 10 pixels from the top. Made a syntax error of someplace here which we do off. Also, we return everything in the header, so if there's an error, we can actually see what the error is. Okay, so I forgot the X in pixels, so I can find that. Just add an X there. And now we have mean text. Means usually have text on the bottom as well. So let's just add this again in a bottom. Let's just move the gravity of this to the south. In about 5 minutes, all I have to do is slap in some inputs, and I built myself a meme generator, and I can make $1 million. In addition to that, there's all sorts of other cool stuff, kind of like what we're going to do today. So, it's just like pop up the music. So I'm going to take a picture of myself. I'm going to upload it. This is our upload widget. This allows things for like user-generated content, which is basically a direct copy of the content. So I'm going to take a picture using my camera. So all the information about the image that's just been taken is going to be indexed. That's going to be searchable for visual asset management purposes. So there's the regular image details, like width, height, format, when it was uploaded, how big it is, the E tag, which is like an MD5 hash, so you can do like deduplication and stuff like that. Key hash, so I can find similarity in images just by comparing one key hash to another, whether this is an illustration or not. Quality analysis, which I need to fix this apparently. URL, where I can access this image. On top of that, we have advanced detection, so I can say what's in this image. And apparently the doctor. Sometimes people see Jesus in a piece of toast, so that's not correct. Multiplication, male, professional, nurse. But the really cool stuff here is also advanced facial recognition. So here we can see 48.6% smiling, male, age 31.4, being nice to me today. My emotion, all this stuff, right? So this could be used for analytics. I could like actually search the Cloudinary and say, give me all images of males that are smiling between the age of 30 and 40, and this would be a response back. So I can easily find images. It's also color recognition and stuff like that. With this image, with the advanced facial recognition, we can do things like, I'm going to overlay a mask on top of this image, and then it's really big, right? It's actually bigger than the image that I overlaid on, so it pushes up the sides. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, find my eyes. So gravity advanced eyes. And then with a width of 1.7, relative to that region, relative to my eyes, so when I have to say 100 pixels apart, this will size it to 107 pixels wide. It's actually going to find my eyes and overlay it right on my face. But normally it would if I didn't make a mistake. So, not a super common use case, of course, but this is kind of super advanced stuff. Any questions? I could actually upload this. Let's go back here. Let's see what the response is. It says like circus clown or something. Spectacles, sunglasses, so it detected that there was like something over in the face, which is cool. The advanced facial detection thinks that we're swimming goggles. It's interesting. It also thinks I'm a bit older, so maybe I should stay away from wearing swimming goggles out in public. But yeah, hair color, the amount of bald I am, that's definitely an underestimate. The amount of gray I am, that's also an underestimate. But yeah, does this all make sense? Is there any questions on how this stuff works? Okay. Yeah, it's actually embedded into the image itself. Right? So this is actually another thing we do is optical character recognition. So we can actually read the embedded text in an image. So I'm going to upload this image now. And then one of the responses would be the text that's in this. So if there's swear words or something like that. What's that? Yeah, so it's not exactly CSS language, but yeah, so here basically I'm applying CSS rules to it, picking a font family, picking a font size, font weight, text decoration, all that stuff. Right? So it's very CSS-like. All the things you can do with CSS you can do with this. There's a lot of use cases for actually embedding text in the image, especially like display ads or emails and things like that where you don't have as much control over the content you need to deliver a static asset. And this also makes things like display ads and things like that dynamic, right? Because I can just tokenize this and variable. And then now I can generate millions of different versions of this that are all like hyper-personalized. Let's go back to that real quick. I want to see if it detected the text. So optical character recognition, there it is. Detect the text, we can also tell you where it is. So you can highlight where the text is, and this actually goes into like our automatic cropping algorithm too. So there's cases in which you want to crop an image to a different aspect ratio, but you don't want to cut out the text. So if the text is in the top left or the top right or bottom left, bottom right, you don't want to cut that out. So to make sure that when you crop the image, automatically that's left as well. And if we can read this, we can apply it as like the alt text in the image tag itself. So if you go to like Facebook, if you've ever seen that the image don't load, it says image may contain this, that, or that, right? Like two people smiling, a mountain, clouds. That's just basically taking this stuff. And AI content recognition, automatically filling that in is like the alt attribute of the image tag. So using this, you actually have the ability to support screen readers and things like that without going through the manual work. Something that like the scale of Facebook maybe wouldn't be able to do it without something like this. If you want to think of it this way, we're basically Facebook with a lot more features for people that don't have the resources that Facebook does to hire like 100 image engineers. Any questions? Or move on to the fun stuff? All right, thank you.
Write your
My name.
One, two, like, practice. I'll cram it in there. Work.
find your place. Oh yeah, no, so we actually have
serious, dude.
Okay, yeah.
No, he's not. He is?
No. What do you work?
So if I get legal counsel and my legal counsel says, you know, you're like 50-50, should I be really aggressive and operate under the framework that because it wasn't black and white, what I was doing was potentially illegal, they'll probably grandfather me in or be very lenient on me? No.
Right. All right, so it looks like we have some fun stuff going. Heather has 7 hearts. Where's Heather?
Where's Heather?
Come on to the front, everyone, and we're going to look at all these wonderful transformations.
All right. Heather, you're the winner.
So let's put it on the slideshow for a moment. All right. Look at that. That's awesome.
I like that one.
Oh, that's very cool. So did everybody go on social media and get people to vote?
No, I didn't. I just posted it.
Here's your last chance. We can make that leaderboard move.
Oh. It's okay. I'll let someone else win.
Very tempting, right?
Oh, who's that? The DJ, right? That's the DJ?
And, oh, let me grab my business card, and if you guys want a print out of your winning photo, I will print them out tonight and send them to you.
Wow.
So who wants a print?
I'll
Just send me an email.
Yeah, I'll send you the video too.
Who wants a print?
I'll print it.
Anyone else? All right. So let's look at the leaderboard to see where we're at. So in first place with 7 votes, we have Heather. And she gets the wonderful Google Home today.
Where is she?
Woo!
Oh, here she is. She's the winner.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
And I want to thank Google and Launchpad Space for having us. So the next person is Do. All right, Do. I love this. Awesome. So against the window, go ahead and pick your prize.
Oh, you and your 2 kids. Wow.
Followed by LB. Go pick your prize on the window.
On the window. On the window. On the window. We have
What's on the window?
Selfie stick or a selfie ring light. And here's the deal. If there are more than one person in the picture, you each get a big prize.
Or a ring light.
Do you hear that, you guys?
Yes.
You get so excited.
Pool goes my hat. Poof goes my hat. Awesome, awesome one. Go pick your prize off the window. Yes, by LB.
Open it up.
Looks like we even have a staff winner. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoyed the event.
It's-
And definitely go to cloudinary.com and photobooth-challenge.com. Yeah.
You end up